Oh shit. Let's get to it and through it. What's the vibes? What's the vibes? Akron, 2-6. I got Akron and Bowling Green in a bye. Then 3 more and the season already over. Damn, type crazy. Michigan got their ass kicked by Washington. Top 25. Memphis is undefeated, number 16, 7-0. Conference standings, we at the top. I think I'm gonna move us from the MAC to the conference to the American though, cause I'm smacking this. We need to move up, kinda probably. What we gonna wear this time? Black. Let me get black socks. Let me get the 716 helmet. Yeah. Yeah, we lit, boy. Yeah, yo.
Great to have you along. UB Stadium in Buffalo, home to the Buffalo Bulls. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Akron Zips, taking on the winners of 7 straight, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis.
Let's see what team this whack nigga pick, man.
Legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely.
Stanford.
From the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Zips will kick it away first. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So Buffalo's offense will have the football first.
What you say, my dog? Oh, yeah. So you got them whack-ass Cardinals, bro. But they had 3-star. Yeah. 2.5. That's about right. No funny shit. That's fire, though. I always do Hawaii 1, so when I'm done with this Buffalo, it'll probably be the next one I do. I'll OC to AC, but I'm going to be on this Buffalo for a minute.
Rides to back and leaves it. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. The Bulls want to pick up the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Dropping back, it's Roberson. Snagged in the middle, it's Snow. It's a running room. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, marking up the 47.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question.
He fumbled.
Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Well, this guy has just been Johnny on the spot. Last week he had 2 fumble recoveries, and here he is again in this game, locating the ball after. He's loose and hopping.
Now, it's probably new because of the Nike shit.
Wants to go up top on first down.
Nike probably ain't start with Ultimates. They probably will get him though.
First down on the nice pickup there. And the Zips with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Newell. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's pulled. Quick throw, but he's not going.
Here we go with this fucking RPO shit.
The Zips with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds his
The way it's always, every time I blitz, they throw a slant.
down to the 32, and they pick up another first
How they know?
down. And the Zips are on the move.
Bro, that's insane, bro.
He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Oh shit, she's surfing,
Let's
nigga.
take a second and think about Buffalo defensive players. Remember Khalil Mack? Well, last year, Sean Doak
That stadium fire too.
led the NCAA in tackles. Then why does it seem like some schools just have that as part of their identity?
It's just fun. They just find those undersized guys that hunt, that play football, that play with aggressiveness. And to have the #1 tacklers in college football on your defense, A, that means you played a lot of snaps. B, that means you got a couple of dudes.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the
What I'm saying.
quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
The Zips will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their
For
goal
sure,
line.
know something.
First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
And the Bulls in the hurry up.
As I win more games, it's getting tougher to keep the winning streak alive.
Rides the back on the option, the give. He moves
Yeah, I could tell it's getting tougher to like keep my winning streak up.
down. They'll put it in play from the 33. Gives it on the option. Picks up the first down. And
Chet signed for 250. Damn.
finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Makes the grab. It's Snow. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They want to get this defense on its heels. Scanning the field, it's Roberson.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Right on the money.
Some shit you gotta just let happen, man.
Really nice.
They're not gonna let you get off, you know what I'm saying?
Get it to the 36, it'll be first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's McMillan. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Bulls can really attack on this 2nd and short. Just keep swinging it. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls.
Number 20 quarterback and white running back about to do you green.
And he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Gives it on the option. Jukes his way for more. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The Bulls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal.
I ain't gonna lie. There, I'll be wanting to get the touchdown there. Like, hurry up, bro. Don't waste my time.
An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Hill. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down.
What'd you pick this time? You still motivated?
Going here. A little screen to the running back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down.
Hey, that's a good, nice little, you know what I mean?
Formation for these receivers.
I got my offense right, so I'm chilling.
Got it behind the line. It's
defense is like, it comes, if it don't, it don't, bro. I ain't got time for that shit.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that 1st down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Looking for a man. It's Fenley. He makes the
I even did a zone blitz, and they still just threw a slant wide open. It's like, bro, you can't do shit.
Well, not down in distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the 1st.
On target. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
So many playmakers, so much speed in college football, so many big plays after the catch. Not on this instance. The defense did a great job reacting to the throw, getting there in a hurry, and making sure he didn't get any yards after that catch.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Newell. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. And the Zips will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
That was the notice. It might, but that's the time.
He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14.
Because if you go to a top 5 team, it should, though. Coaching adjustments should do everything. That's the point of having it. I mean, that shit should do everything. That's the point of having the damn stadium post, bro. It should fuck with everything. Like, everything, bro. Your quarterback can't hear, your coach can't. Your no huddle fucked up.
We've reached the break. Buffalo has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Roberson. And
yeah, I'm running into that issue of
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this 1st half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else.
Yeah, they're allowing Akron to go crazy, bro. I'm not even gonna count.
And the Bulls will send out the punt unit. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail
They're
them
allowing
out.
Akron to go insane right now. I ain't gonna cap you down.
Just needs a crack to get a return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense
To the point where it's like, I can tell, like, I'm gonna lose soon. The last 2 games was like this, and now this one is like,
set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown.
this one's insane too.
You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
They get rid of the ball so fast, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
Position to pick up a first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
I needed that.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
The Zips will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He makes the fair
Why they
catch
make him
deep
make
in
a
his
fair
own
catch?
end, and I get the criticism, but man, he probably wanted to at least save a few yards of field position.
What the fuck was that? The game made me fair catch.
Their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. He's loose.
I'm about to get a 98-yard run, bro.
The 40.
I juked 2 people. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Buffalo. Great job by the back on the option.
You know, oftentimes in college,
Wow.
offenses are the ones that can create
That shit was so good. I gotta check, make sure I'm on the goddamn. You feel me? Damn.
plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
I juked the shit out that nigga too. 9 rushes, 152. I don't even have my running back boosted up though. That's the crazy part.
Pushes the lead to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big 10 action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas.
It's crazy because I know passing always gonna be for me.
Right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback,
But you know passing always gonna be for me. I can always pass the ball.
and they are right back.
That is dead. That's nothing, bro. Yeah, that's nothing, bro. This running the ball shit, if I could do that.
We'll have Big Ten fans buzzing all week, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those
The
guys
screen was
will keep
kinda
an eye
shaking.
on it for us. Man down on the play as the officials take a break
Okay.
to let him be checked out. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Finley. Fires to the big fella.
I'm tired of this tight end shit, bro. I'm so tired of it. He's 13 for 13.
Offense with a fresh set of downs.
Bro,
Grabbed behind the line, it's Williams.
RPO.
His feet at the 45. Wide open spacing.
Jeez Louise, bro.
Defense, and they'll take
This
it all
fucking
away.
game, bro. 14 for 14, 130.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I
Like
want
how,
guys
bro?
like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Catch in the middle, it's Snow. At the 45 on his way. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Accuracy problem.
Catch in the middle, it's Morrow. And they pick up just a few.
All that shit means so much now, bro. How they connected everything.
Moving quickly to the line.
It's fire, bro.
Second down, they'll go to the air.
Overthrew him. Had a touchdown.
Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this third and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger.
I did not mean to do that.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the
Right,
middle.
timeout.
Fuck. Gives me some confidence down the road.
Why not? Why are you putting onside kick first, man? What the fuck is y'all doing, bro?
First time out of the half. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Akron has it back.
All right, it's time to just sit back.
Back onto the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Slithering.
So I blitz, they throw a RPO because they know. I go to cover 3, he runs it right up the middle. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. That ain't changed from last year. Y'all niggas know my fucking plays.
He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. He'll do it himself. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making
this game
a
is
good
in
game
fucking
before the
insane.
stop is made. The Zips in a good spot here with second and short.
This nigga just did a read option and cut back. Like, what are we doing, bro?
Looking to fire.
Look at that fucking throw. Oh my gosh, bro. I would have never got that off. You fucking kidding me?
Nothing after the catch. And the Zips have this offense rolling.
I had just read online, the motherfucker said, do not play Akron, no matter what you do.
To the air on first down.
And I'm seeing it. These niggas is insane.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your.
Bro, this nigga is like 15 for 15, 16 for 16, bro.
Bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Able to pick his way forward.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I can't get no incomplete passes, bro.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if
4th and 3, but they're going to go for it, I bet.
Nice job by this offense, keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
What the fuck was that?
Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The Zips send out the punt unit. Able to keep them from getting
Stop waving for fair catches, pussies.
Are going to mark it right around the 20. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David. You've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer.
You know, everyone's just backing up. There's no more man coverage.
Before this defense gets to going at halftime to potentially make some adjustments.
And I can't even get the fucking. Oh, it's under 2 minutes. Okay.
We got a timeout
They're letting these
here late
niggas
in
go
the first
crazy. I
half,
get it.
and they'll try to get more points on the board before
I'm
the break.
with you.
The short hand, it's Snow. He's
I'm
going to
with
come
you.
up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Well, the upside is you could get a first down. The downside is you could blow the game going for it inside your own 30. That's caught. It's Snow. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Makes it past the marker. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. And the Bulls will hustle with the line. Back to throw, it's Roberson. Got his man quickly. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Bulls will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Morrow. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Wants to go up top. Grab near the sticks. It's Snow. Touchdown, Buffalo! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Oh, wow. I just caught a pick on you for that. That's crazy.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel.
You need contested specialist receivers, bro. You love to throw it up.
Getting set for the point after.
Shit like that.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hill.
Might have to put it on AA till you get right, bro.
The 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Zips take over at after and ready to get that offense to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break.
Yeah, but AA could goddamn.
You've also had some miscues.
If you get right either way.
Part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29.
Trying to hit stick.
Back to throw, it's Finley. Makes the grab, it's Polk.
Good fucking tackle.
Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Zips can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The short hands, it's Curry.
Jesus Christ.
And he'll run across the sidelines.
21 for 21.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
Hell no.
Looking downfield on first down.
I'm still him, bro.
And he is sacked as the defense adds a little.
I don't understand why the quarterback's allowed to just do that goofy shit, though.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Western New York. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
He'll bring it out. It's Hill. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Takes it on the shovel.
That was so fucking nuts, bro. Like, look what y'all allowed. 22 for 22.
They'll line up for a second down play. They'll move the tight end. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Another fucking RPO.
He'll make a play.
Oh my God, bro.
They mark it at the 32. Offense in a bunch formation.
Another fucking RPO.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. So now it's second and long. They'll leave it with him. Shakes off the defender. He had a whole host of defenders he had to dodge in the backfield.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps, everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard
Uh-oh, little comeback.
The Zips will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today.
This nigga's sick, yeah.
Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. This guy is a daring.
That's the combination. Get a stop and a score. You like, hell yeah.
Solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. They weren't able to get that
I'm
one
clapping.
off.
Snap the goddamn rock, bro. Jeez, the fucking wheeze.
Delay of game. Offense. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Leaves it with the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Now on 2nd down. Rides the back and leaves it. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And the defense gives up the 1st down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
To throw, it's Roberson. Caught over the middle. It's Morrow. It's a seam wide open. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself with the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. This play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, if you're the quarterback, you're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking them.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
I love how fast my running back threw the ref the ball, knowing we want to go fast. That was fire.
They go right back to it. Touchdown, Buffalo. And the pummeling has started.
And he's in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see.
Oh, no. I have to see you.
Plus 6.
See you, bro. Nigga tired of losing, yo.
Tack on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
I ain't losing no more, yo.
He'll bring it out. It's Hill.
It's crazy, bro. I'm about to end my first season. You just starting yours.
When he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. And the Zips with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give is to Williams. Oh, it's out. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move. Knocked down, but not before he gets the 1st down.
Oh, my God, yeah.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake.
Bitch.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior shows some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Finds his big tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To the air, it's Finley. Rushes on him.
Of course he gets the ball out. Man, get the fuck out of here. He got the ball out, bro.
And now they face 3rd down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions.
Bitch, get off me.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Zips decide to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. And they'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Snagged in the middle. It's Snow. Turning on the Jets. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards.
Damn, he got hit, though.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
The Bulls are in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
With the catch, it's McMillan. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Snow. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding.
Give to the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking for a man. It's Roberson. Grabbed in the middle. It's Snow. They'll try to snap it quickly.
You know, it's one thing to have all the accolades preseason and have all the expectations, but it's another thing to be able to go out and execute week in, week out. He's done that. He now has over 1,500 receiving yards on the year.
Makes the catch. It's Henderson. And he's brought down after a nice game. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. With a red zone opportunity. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Buffalo is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Duke is number 10. I tell you, quarterback play is big on here.
One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Rides the back on the option, the give. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. The Bulls will try to punch it in on 1st and goal.
Yeah, you can. No, how do I do it all the time?
They'll try to get
You must be on turbo.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And the Bulls want to crank the tempo. Slams it ahead. Touchdown Bulls. Excellent pass by the back on the option. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. South Carolina is ahead in Columbia, but that's not exactly George Rogers out there scoring touchdowns. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by a field goal over Alabama. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Zips are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced them into 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it, 1st down and more. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. The Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Punts it out of the air. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The RPO, fire complete to the left.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field, too.
What a throw.
But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
He wants to take the top off. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed.
The sack.
And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
He had nowhere to go.
Nigga grabbed his leg. He all right?
Down. You know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's 4th down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time.
Insane to say.
Run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way.
Ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
The Zips take over.
Nigga, you kidding
Ready
me?
to get that offense to work. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree.
When you don't get a pick, it sucks because you know,
It'll be 3rd
like, bro, you're not gonna let me stop these niggas. I need picks.
To the air, it's Roberson. Catch in the middle, it's Snow. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. 1st down here for the offense. The give as they work on that clock. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Bulls are moving quickly down the field. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Gives it on the option. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead. You want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking.
And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Ready to try the point after. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was closed out by the short.
Here's where you got to score. You got the lead. You got to stop.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find something to build on here at the end, David.
Just try to keep fighting. Show your kids you're going to keep fighting, keep throwing the football, try to get some points up. Palmer, points have been at a premium. They haven't scored very much, but keep fighting, man.
Yeah, and just, try to find things to build off of for next week as well, right? I mean, it's all about continuing to improve week in and week out. So whether that's identifying playmakers or just seeing what you can come up with here at the end of this game and not quitting.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. And the Zips lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. The RPO, it's complete. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone.
I don't know what Akron's guy is anymore. I know he got one. He's 32 for 35.
That's what it was on 3rd and short.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. To the air. It's Finley. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Gives it on the option. Spins away from the defense. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Zips will line up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds.
Cash. You ain't never seen no kicker like this, nigga.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. The give on the option. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down and...
Congratulations, Victor Snow has set the Buffalo single-season reception record. Hell yeah. Kobe still has the sack record. Oh, we going crazy. Damn, that sucks. Hawaii play for mad fucking trophies. I got Josh Iglesias too. Fuck. Fourth and 28. They kicked her about to make that goddamn field goal. And that kicker is about to. Oh, about to that kicker about to make that bitch. Damn. There it is. Damn. And I'm coming back because I already had a visit.
Drop that, bro. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. Wow, bro. Damn, bro.
Well, I ain't gonna drop that. Oh boy. You can stop that. Gotta get it. Oh, that's crazy. Come on, dude. Seriously. You can just spot my password like that, bro.
Oof.
Oh. I think I lost. I will take that loss about 100%. I gotta get that rebound passing down pat. But I'm not gonna stop using it. I gotta get that rebound pad, bro. I don't know how to fucking turn that music off.
Oh yeah, I did that shit for sure.
I'm trying to turn this shit off. I'm about to figure
You
out
gotta
right
just
now.
turn the volume down. You can't turn the songs off. You gotta just turn the volume down.
My corner gotta play it. Oh, so they are receiving.
I don't even know how it works. I got Bowling Green before the bye week.
I ain't turning shit off, bro.
I told you, bro. Click the music down there.
There we go.
Nigga turn the band music down. He finna get in the game and hear nothing.
Can't hear shit, bro. I hear nothing, bro.
Nigga finna get in the game and hear no band.
I'm about to turn around, man.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Welcome everyone to Dwight L. Perry Stadium, home of the Bowling Green Falcons, where the fans have been prepping and fired up since early in the day for this one. Today, two teams set to square off in a max slugfest. As we'll see, the winners of 8 straight, the Buffalo Bulls, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Bowling Green Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Bulls will kick it off to get us underway.
Bowling Green got a dope stadium behind their
And he'll
fucking
just take a knee, and this
end
drive
zone.
will start at the 25. So Bowling Green's offense will go to work first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're
RPO.
always motivated. They're always being a great teammate.
First
These
play
are
of
the
the
guys
fucking
that coaches
game.
love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well.
That's why I'm not even worried about it, bro.
Like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Caught near the sticks. It's Ridley. And they'll get it to the
RPO. Oh, they got a 3-star scout visiting. I'm finna kill they stupid ass. Fuck your scout,
It's
nigga.
Young. Here's the pressure. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break.
Committed recruits. They got a 3-star and 4 2-stars. That's fire showing that. That's
Plenty of
fire.
work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game. And
Recruiting class, Georgia, Ohio State, Clemson. And they got Bowling Green at 79. That's so dope, bro.
The pitch, all taken
It's
away.
showing shit like that late in the
Nowhere to go with
season.
football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on 3rd down.
The Falcons line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight.
That punter just booted that shit.
He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. The Bulls offense will
Heisman Trophy, Victor Snow Jr. That's fire, bro.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle, it's Snow. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down.
I'm breaking more tackles than usual this year, too.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
You playing the perfect team to get your offense right, bro.
Playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Looking to
Gosh,
throw, it's
now.
Roberson. Got it in the middle, it's Snow. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down.
Thanks.
Now, anytime the ball goes in the air towards him, I feel like it's his. Like, there are no 50-50 balls. He just makes plays, game after game, play after play.
Oh.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Quarterback sacks is a trend that this offense would like to put an end to pretty quick. Somehow they were able to win their last game out, even though they gave up 4 sacks in that one. That was a huge point of emphasis.
Oh, good
for this
fucking catch. I thought I threw a pick.
This one, first quarter, they've now already given up 1.
It's 3rd down, and they've got to get it to the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's
I told him I know huddle. I ain't turned it on.
what they'd hoped for on
Why do I do that every game? I should be able to just goddamn.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Finds his man. It's Morrill. Headed to the end zone. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Buffalo! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Well, they started with horrible field position, but
I like how you can do your own celebration and then it gives you a team celebration
It all
after.
comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing
FCS West, are they good, bro? Oh, you don't know yet.
Physical, skilled
Yeah, you
players
about to
made
turn
it
that
happen
together,
with the ball in
goddamn.
their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Harris. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Young. Got it set up on the outside.
What a juke.
Out of space. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Past the 50. At the 30.
There's no way that just happened, bro. Jesus
And he
Christ.
just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in.
What are we doing, dude?
Touchdown, Falcons.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Good hands in there by the defense to force the
What
incompletion.
the fuck?
Well, this guy shot out of the cannon. 2 catches on the opening drive, and finally going back to him again. This time, they don't hook up, but he's a guy that needs to touch the football often, and I think this offense has to keep trying to find ways to get him involved.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Snow. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Makes the grab.
What a fucking catch.
And the Bulls racing to the line in a hurry up.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
The Bulls can really attack on this 2nd and short. Rides the back on the option, the give. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24.
Justin, always get your fast off the field, bro. I'm trying to
Looks as
know
if
how
we
to.
have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Snagged in the middle. It's Snow. Just across the 20 with a
I don't know what kind of zone this is, but boy, the computer run that shit a lot.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line. Going to work in the red zone.
Look at that dumbass mascot over there. Jesus Christ.
He's got it on the move.
Weak ass mascot.
6, but that completion will set up a 1st and
No,
goal.
it's your mascot, the fucking tree.
With the run on 1st and goal.
Nah, that's so good.
Touchdown, Buffalo. Great job by the back on the option.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2
Fucking
rushing
tree, bro.
touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Harris. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Pocket breaking down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Looking to pass. It's Young. Got it in the middle. It's Ridley. Quick spin on the run. They'll make the stop.
He broke so many fucking tackles, bro. Then almost backed up into a fucking
And the
person.
Falcons will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's McMillan. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there
right,
forces 2nd down.
You know, one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's...
Oh, he's got some space. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
The Bulls want to move quickly.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Catch in the middle. It's Snow. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
And we're going to call his name a lot today because this dude, he had over 100 last week. He has over 100 almost every single week because he's a staple in this offense. Puts up big numbers, makes big plays, and that's why he's also in the Heisman.
Nowhere to go with the ball and down.
Oh, Lord, that is the most annoying shit in the world, bro.
Now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass, it's Roberson. Hauls it in. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
There they go.
The Bulls are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Flushed out of the pocket.
How the fuck did that happen to me?
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Turning it on! It's a running room. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. The Falcons just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Quarterback on the keeper. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. That's caught. It's McMillan. And the Falcons need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down.
Oh, come on. What is that?
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Oh, they're after him. Just had to get rid of that one.
It happened to me too, bro. I thought I was getting a touchdown, got a fucking safety.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set.
They don't care about us, bro.
Understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice
Memphis is so good on my shit right now. They undefeated. They're like number 16.
Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20.
Unless we know their coach going to get hired somewhere else. They're going to be hiring
They
soon.
come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Dropping back, it's Roberson. It's complete to the right. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. The Bulls headed quickly to the line.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Lining up from the 34 on 1st down.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got 1st down. Let's go fast.
They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15.
And this guy continues to pour on the stats. That's why he's in the Heisman picture, right? Had over 100 receiving yards last week. He's off to a great start today. Defenses just can't figure this guy out.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Second down coming up.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Morrow. Oh, what a cut! He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. Got it in the middle, it's Snow. Got some room, headed to the goal line.
Touchdown, man. Let's go,
They
bro.
may be in and strolled into the end zone for the score. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work.
Huh?
Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that
Only up
last
14.
score, trailing by 14. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders.
I am kicking ass, though. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
What will they dial up on second and
I'm almost done with this season. I'll be done tomorrow after I get my hair cut. This weekend, I'm gonna kill, bro.
Back to pass. It's Young. Floats it out in space. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. And he just
That's the first time I've seen that. Hey, this guy is 6'10". I feel like I'm actually playing a fucking quarterback.
Seen this guy come on to punt. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
And why would they want to stop at this point? Everything they've dialed up.
These defensive ends jumping and batting the ball down is insane.
To get a stop down right now before the half, they can create some momentum on their side by getting a stop before the half.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Bulls want to pick up the tempo. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short.
Oh, he dropped it, bro. Are you kidding me, Victor Snow?
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
Hauls it in, the first down and more.
How's that, though?
And the
That's so
Bulls get it
stupid.
past the sticks. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down.
He broke on it.
Finds his tight end. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there.
That linebacker broke on that ball running. Furious.
To the air, it's Roberson. Grabbed over the middle, it's Morrill. They stop him almost.
I can't wait till I got all the receivers I want and I ain't got to throw to one guy the whole time.
He'll throw on 3rd down. Caught over the middle, it's Snow.
When they all fast and they all good.
Stop, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
And I could put the keep it fresh on.
Offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Touchdown Bulls. Excellent pass by the back on the option. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was
what the fuck do I want to eat, bro?
And he takes this from inside, and the ball is loose on the return.
That's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure.
Getting a fumble is like, god damn.
But how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball again.
Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. Behind the chains.
I might get some seafood, bro. I ain't gonna tell.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a
And it's chilly day.
so far
What?
there in Northwest Ohio today. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Dwight L. Perry Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin.
Oh, you stop using revamp, bro?
The ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Looking to throw, it's Roberson. Firing to the right, complete.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the
On you,
drive
bro.
route concept.
Everyone to
Easy
you.
pitch, easy catch.
And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the
I feel him
45.
on that.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36.
And he showed you in 2 plays why this defense has been up late at night. Like thinking about having to guard, he makes you defend the back end, throwing the football, but then has the ability to pull it down and shoot up yards with his legs.
They know every play we're going to pick, offense or defense.
Run and pass, infuriating to deal with as a defense.
Makes the grab on the left. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum, get some rhythm offensively. And right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
Makes a man miss. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
Oh, my gosh. That's not holding on the receiver?
They'll throw on 3rd and short. It's complete. They make
Hell
the
yeah,
stop,
easy.
but not before
First of all, our
he
receivers
sets
don't
them
even
up
block,
with a
nigga.
1st and goal from the 10. The Bulls in the hurry up. Looking to throw, it's Roberson. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown!
Hit the corn, RIP corn, yo. Hit the corn,
And they
yo.
add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Find my matchups out wide. I love a matchup with my wide receiver. I like my guy better than yours. Quarterback finds the matchup. The wide receiver catches the football, takes it into the end zone for 6.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Florida State is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Doak Campbell Stadium, one of the more special places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Wake Forest.
Sometimes I be wishing I could watch some of these computer games, though.
Anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup, guys.
I ain't gonna lie. I'll be done with the game. I'm like, damn, I'm about to eat. I wish I could have got down.
On the run, fires downfield. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end.
No, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. He wants to throw it again. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They've been dominated. Now they'll try to execute to their own standard. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Roberson. Snagged in the middle, it's Snow. He's loose. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. And the Bulls moving quickly to the line.
This guy has a chance to bring home the Heisman Trophy this year because he continues to make plays week in.
They keep talking about my nigga winning the Heisman. That's so fire.
You play. This guy finds ways to make plays for his offense.
My receiver.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Here comes the heat.
The quarterback back was a goddamn dickhead sometimes. I can't even be mad at the nigga at 70, bro. 71. I'm just kind of happy he ain't losing the games, really.
He's going to have to throw for it. That's reeled in. It's Snow. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Bulls are moving quickly down the field.
This guy reminds you a little bit of Devontae Smith back in Alabama winning the Heisman. This guy makes plays week in, week out. Top 5 right now in the nation in receiving yards, and that's why he's in the Heisman discussion.
And the Bulls getting set on 1st and 10.
1st down for the offense.
Wide receiver going in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass.
Damn.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yo, Bowling Green got this defensive end, bro. This nigga's amazing.
Gives it on the
No, bro.
He's wrestled to the ground.
This nigga is wild. He was committed to Michigan and then committed to Miami. Somehow he's at Bowling Green.
The give on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the field goal unit is on the field. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. It is good. Well, that's just piling on.
I'm out here making more field goals than ever, nigga.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that.
My water.
Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time.
Good sack.
And the pressure gets there.
They had that physical, what is it called, magician?
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Falcons trying to
They done scored 2 touchdowns, damn.
The big loss on the last play.
Oh, that corner route working this year, ain't it?
Quickly out to the tight end. Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
And it was a red. Got him. He threw it away.
Just had to get rid of
He's getting
that
sick as hell, bro.
The Falcons will send out the punt unit. We've seen a lot of
Safety
the
to that
punt
time.
team 6th time tonight. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Still looking on the move. Gets rid of it. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter.
And first down for the offense.
We've reached the break. Buffalo has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking for a man, it's Roberson. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Bulls will hustle to the line.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with
That whole shit was just bad.
big return to go with the pick.
That whole shit was bad.
In business at the 36.
It started off with me picking the wrong play because they got me set up in Hail Mary. I'm trying to hit X to get this shit started.
Oh, he's got a chance. And the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Yeah, he does a really good job being decisive, getting downhill, being a great runner. And guess what? You know how easy offense is when you get me at 2nd and short, 2nd and medium? Everything in the playbook is open to him.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Falcons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Nigga ran into his lineman and threw a perfect pass to the tight end. I thought that your vision is supposed to get blurry. You know,
to the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Harris.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Oh, wow.
Got a little space. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Falcons come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive.
Why is my joystick shaking, bitch? I'm away.
Anderson wants to throw.
Wow.
He's got him. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Falcons are rolling.
The backup is accurate. Holy shit, he 4 for 4. Come on, man.
He'll keep it himself. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Falcons are way behind the sticks on this 3rd.
That play don't work like it used to last year, bro.
They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Finds the tight end.
Of course.
He'll step out of bounds.
Of course, he breaks the first tackle because why would he
They'll
not?
make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
You don't want it to be 4th and long.
You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th.
Nigga ran the same play, same route. Threw it again. He's 6 for 6. He's the backup. Oh my God, bro.
From the 21. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Clay. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's 3rd and goal. Anderson will throw. Trying to find the end zone.
Bitch.
That leaves him with a tough 4th down situation. You'd love to just chip into the lead, but at this point, a touchdown's what you're after.
And I think it just clears up the decision-making later in the game. But I think you stay aggressive here. You try to get the touchdown. You're not going to have very many.
They got him. Big stop in the backfield, and what a stand by this defense to keep points off the board.
That's just a play the quarterback can't make. 4th down, down by the goal line. That ball's got to find its way in the end zone somehow, some way.
Shut the
You
fuck
simply
up, David
cannot take
Palmer.
a sack. I know it's difficult. The defense is bearing down on you, but you've got to be able to negotiate that throw and at least give somebody a chance in the end zone.
And the Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
And this is an offense that really relies on its running game. On that
The FCS quarterback got all day, nigga. The ACC finna. Goddamn.
From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play.
I'll be telling the 2 clock, my boy.
Line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
The injuries are so bad. Stop stopping the fucking clock.
From the 25.
Jeez Louise with this
From the
stupid
gun,
shit.
wants to pass. Quick strike complete. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
And this offense continuing to spin the football.
Yeah, I hate that.
Continue to add to a great day. They built this big lead. They've shown you a variety.
There he goes. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it. And
At least they threw it to the side you could see.
On that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got
wide open spaces. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do
My
it
left
for
guard
this
just got a torn pec out for season.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game.
Oh,
Offense,
shit.
defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm
Bro, I'm going up at least 1 level after I win, bro. And I got a bye week. This is perfect timing. Conference prestige. I'm leaving my conference, bro. Wow, what a throw. What a fucking throw. Fuck, Ohio just offered him.
Yeah, it's like in the ball. That shit don't mean nothing.
I think I can unlock motivator. 20 points, yep. Perfect. Yo, how the fuck do we get a hat, bro? These coaches got visors and all kinds of shit. I'm about to find out how I get a hat, yo. 9-0 with 2 games left. I'm not ranked.
Really? He caught that. Wow. I know why I know pick. That's my real fucking thing. Wow. This is the most CPU shit ever. These niggas gonna spike the ball every time. your line. Wow. Whatever. Fuck out of here.
Did you win, bro? All I heard you say was get out of here. I didn't know what happened. I gotta worry about my nigga wearing terrible. That shit look nasty. Finesse moves is too good. I'm gonna wait till I can get this finesse move up. Excuse me. All right, bet.